Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtor99 here, back again with this SAMP RP game that I reviewed badly a couple of days ago. Of course, it stands for San Andreas Multiplayer. It's a free mod for the San Andreas game on the PC. But this developer calls his developer name and this game the same thing. He's come up with a couple of minor updates that have added basically meaningless freaking crap to his game. But I want to show you guys the kind of developer that I put up with too routinely as a YouTube Steam indie game reviewer. Now, this guy responded to my negative review on Steam last night and says that I call everything a stolen asset, but I don't have proof. He says I have my own games on Steam and that my games are made poorly with standard Unity assets. Is that right? I used Unity assets for all my games, just in case you guys didn't know. And he says calls for stolen artwork, but doesn't have any proof. Now, I did update my review with a link some user had posted showing that this developer used artwork, stolen artwork, for his Steam image for his SAMP RP game. And I responded basically saying, hey, I didn't call anything in your game a stolen asset. However, I did say that it was made of Unity assets. I said I provided another link that another user proved where you stole art. Now this here on the right-hand side, guys, is a San Andreas, a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas fan art page. And you can see the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas image that a fan made. And this is owned, I believe, by Rockstar. Now, all this developer did was go in and got rid of the plane and the San Andreas in the bottom and put in SAMP RP. You can see the image, the artwork is like, exactly identical. Now, I went on further to basically, stand up for myself and say, hey, everything that I did, every piece of art in my game is drawn by myself. I have videos of me doing that. And I also said that I coded my own game and that rock and roll is made up of 40,000 lines of my own unique code. But here, just recently, about a half hour before I made this video, guys, I had a user comment on my review saying that, hey, this game is the same thing as a game called Cars Thief. And if you go to crazygames.com, you can play a game called Cars Thief for free. And so I went ahead and did that and recorded some footage. Wow, this looks really familiar. Look at these cars. Look at that bike. And look at the character that you start as, that you play as in Car Thief. It's the same guy that I kept seeing over and over and over again in the Steam game. Now, when I played this game for free online on crazygames.com, the car handling, the maneuverability, physics, everything was exactly the same as the Steam game, SAMP RP. Now I want to go ahead and show you, just in case you guys might think this guy just kind of mimicked, this Crazy Games free game. No, I want you guys to take a look right here. In fact, this right here where I'm at on the Crazy Games free game is right where I started in the SAMP RP game. And you can see I'm talking about how none of the buildings are enterable. I'm looking at all the different characters and saying all these characters are the same. Wow, they all look exactly the same. But look at the trees there, guys. Look at the line of trees in the Crazy Games game. And then look at where the trees are in the SAMP RP Steam game. It's all exactly the same. The buildings, the placement of the roads, the placement of the buildings, everything is exactly identical. The only thing that's different in the Crazy Games game is that you actually play as one of these blonde guys that I kept seeing in the SAMP RP Steam game. And there's actually a couple of different models of characters walking around in the free version over at crazygames.com. Now, in my review, my first look at SAMP RP on my Steam review, I'll show you in just a minute how there's even more identical. But here, right here, in the Crazy Games free game Cars Thief, here's where I'm kind of showing you that, hey, there's actually a female character that walks around the city, not just all these blonde dudes. And there's actually another guy or two that is different as well. You see a different guy right there, a different character model. And of course, you know, the Steam game, he went and got some Unity asset that you play as, you can see down in the bottom right. Again, the bottom right is the SAMP RP Steam game, the asset flip, and the stolen actually game. I wouldn't call it an asset flip, it's completely stolen. And right here in my own review, you talk about, here's where I was talking about the edge of this building cutting your head in half, and it's exactly the same thing in the Crazy Games game. Guys, everything about this game, the Steam SAMP RP, is exactly identical. The town, the back roads here, the cop cars, the handling, the physics, everything is exactly the same. Everything, nothing has changed except for those character models like I mentioned. It's all exactly the same. And this so-called developer on Steam who calls himself SAMP RP has the audacity to call me a fraud, to say that I use standard Unity assets in my game, and even throw a personal insult at me saying, oh, you're going to go real far. Look at this guy. Here in the Crazy Games game, I even showed you that at the end of my video, my review of SAMP RP, I went to the exact same spot. I was looking for the exact same hill that I stood on at the same corner of this city, this open world city. And you can see from here as well, it's exactly the same. The hills, everything are identical. So there you have it, guys. I mean, I don't think that it takes much more to see that this guy has ripped off a free game that's available at crazygames.com. Again, I shake my head at the corruption that is going on Steam now, the theft that happens, and how Steam, with such poor quality control, continues to allow crooks like this guy to thrive. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxtor99. I'll be reporting this SAMP RP on Steam for theft and let them handle it. If I was Steam, I definitely would hope that they wouldn't have anything further to do with this developer. But, hey, that's Steam's decision. All I can do is do my part to try to help clean Steam up a little bit and let you guys, my viewers and subscribers, know about these asset flips and stolen games like SAMP RP. Be sure you comment down below to let me know what you guys think, however. This has been Zaxtor99. Take care, everybody.